It's not every day you get to see bands that you've been listening to for nearly 30 years, but the boys from Exodus are here. Guys, thank you so much for your time.
Fuck yeah, man.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for being here. It's cool.
Welcome to Soundwave, and how you feeling the vibe so far? Digging it?
Oh, it's great, yeah, man. Weather's good, people are all good. Should be great.
What do you attribute Exodus's longevity to? What is it that we love so much? Can you put a defining point? Is
well, I think drugs have kept us young, you know, and poor. So we are still poor and mad.
No, I think our sound, it's really signature sound. I think that goes with thrash metal in general. I mean, there's no pussyfooting around with Exodus. You know, it's straight aggression to the point. And here you go, 30 years later, we've released our 10th record, Blood In, Blood Out. And it's 11 tracks of kicking you in the ass.
Yes, it is.
You know, and so I think that we stay true to our sounds, we stay true to our fans, and I think that's we're very fortunate to be relevant after this long, and I think that's what's kept us going so far.
Mm-hmm. Well, Exodus has definitely been credited as one of the main bands that helped develop that Bay Area thrash sound.
Sure.
Yep. And it's funny now, a couple of the other ones have fallen away, but Exodus remains. After all these years, it's very cool. And as you said, in a world of almost infinite thrash bands these days, it's funny how some just stay true to it, like you said. Mm-hmm. What is it about it though? Why do we dig Exodus so much? You know?
I don't know. Tom Araya said it good one time. It was like 20 years ago, and I remember him saying, "Zet, just stay heavy, and everything else will fall in place." And if you take the advice from the man, you know what I mean? Yeah. I guess that's just the way we've kind of kept it going. Just stay heavy, and it'll all fall in place.
I like that. I'm going to live by that. Now, we were just talking about this off air, but it's such an extensive back catalogue. How do you even start to piece together a set list for a show like this?
It's a fight every night.
It's a war.
Is it really? Like,
you don't even know. If there's an argument that goes on in the band, that's where it starts, right there.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's 100 songs.
Yeah,
there's 10 records.
Yeah.
We get to pick 10 tonight. You know what I mean? So it's like, and how do you cover the bases?
Does everyone go, okay, we all get to choose one?
No, it doesn't even go like that. No, it doesn't even get like that. It's like how we can agree on the 10 tunes. And that is, you should film that. Yeah. That's something to see.
I might come back and see how.
Well, we've already done it today, but you missed it.
All right, well, I might have to do it in Sydney. I'll sneak back there and see if it changes up. And now you've just announced shows with Testament coming up soon, which is great.
Yeah,
great for the US fans.
Chuck
Billy, of course, is featured on the new album.
And Management.
And there you go.
Yeah.
And have you noticed any resurgence in this genre of thrash? I mean, you've had Testament yourselves.
Oh yeah, it's been. I mean, the last 5 years, it's been getting much stronger. I mean, we were, man, about 10 years ago, we were playing to some very small rooms, very empty. Like people weren't that interested, to be honest. And in the last 5 years, I'd say really it's kind of turned around. A young group started to come, and it's just kind of made everything young again.
Without aging us a little bit too much, do you think it's maybe parents who are, the kids are listening to the older stuff?
Most definitely.
And then they're learning.
Most definitely. I mean, we're seeing we just did the States with Slayer and Suicidal Tendencies in November and December. And I'm meeting people at our meet and greets where there was dad and son combos.
Wow.
And we're in front of the stage, and there's a kid that's maybe 6 on his dad's shoulder, and the mom's next to him, and the daughter's next to her, and I could see it, and we're meeting them everywhere. So
I've even seen a son, father, grandfather trio at our show. Yeah.
Wild. That is very cool.
It is great. Yeah. It's great.
So it's a generational thing. I mean, people are realizing that not only everything that is old is new again, but everything that is old is generally better than what's new. You know?
It's actually,
well, dude, it's because we make music. It's a genuine music. Like, that's the real music that we feel and that comes out. We're not trying to, we don't want to be metal, and we're trying to think of, topics that are like that or whatever. This is just the music that we make, when we get together. It's the songs Gary writes. It's the songs that Lee writes. Like, it's just the way it is. And I mean, we've been doing it so long that it's just part of our personality.
So how does that songwriting work? I mean, I can only imagine there might be some fights if the set list doesn't get decided easy.
No,
how does the songwriting go?
Really easy.
Songwriting's pretty easy, yeah, because it's, Gary writes a number of his songs, and they're mostly worked out. And Lee, like, they kind of work their songs out, independently, and then we record them. So it's a pretty easy process. You know what I mean?
Has it changed much over the years, or?
No, because like if it's Gary's song, I give it to Gary. I mean, if he says that's the way the bass is, I'll be playing something too complex, and he'll say, no, I want you to just lay on the E string on that, and I do it. It's his idea, it's his vision. You know what I mean? So
it's worked so well for so long.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Absolutely.
Have you got any favourite Aussie bands over the years that you've found at all?
Mortal Sin.
Mortal
Of
Sin.
course.
Luke works with us. We gotta love that.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
Luke's working with us this
Yeah,
time
that's
right
brilliant.
now. So yeah.
But everybody was telling me about King Parrot. I wanted to check
yes.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the band over here.
Yeah,
so.
but they're on tomorrow, so you're going to
Yeah, I'm
miss them 'cause
missing
you're gonna
them.
keep
Yeah,
swooping.
exactly.
But they're going on tour with Weed Eater in the States very
really?
soon, so you might be able to get a bit of
Oh,
crossover
cool,
there.
cool.
So,
Cool.
But they definitely a band. They've got a new album coming out shortly.
You
So,
might kill me, but I like Men at Work too.
nothing wrong with Men at Work.
Yeah, I love old Men at Work.
Of course.
I
Come
love
on.
I thought you were shaking in disbelief.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. This band was born from that era. Think
Yeah,
about
of course,
that.
yeah, early
that was
80s,
the
yeah.
that was the initial video era. I mean,
We have
that
total
band-
80s dance parties.
You
on
don't
the tour
even
bus.
know.
You don't even know.
We'll come up with a song like "What Comes from the
Outfield.
and we'll sing that the whole damn tour if we're in Australia or not.
Absolutely.
Love it, love it. Do you reckon you could name an album or a band that changed you, maybe when you were growing up? That moment where you go, this is it. This is music. This is what I need to do.
Really, for me, it was Exit Stage Left with Rush. It was the live album.
That's a hell of an album.
And and that's really what kind of turned me on to wanting to even play live.
I was 8 years old when my father took me to the record factory. This is 1972 to buy Led Zeppelin 4. And then I saw Bon Scott and AC/DC in 1978. And when he got on, Angus got on Bon's shoulders and they walked in the crowd, this was what I wanted to do.
This is me.
So if you listen to my voice, it's very much modeled after the man.
I love it. That's awesome. Do you ever think about slowing down? No. Good. Right answer.
not even-
You didn't even have to answer. The
Not
laugh
even
was
on the
what I needed.
freeway.
I only sleep 5 hours a night.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank
for
you
coming
so much,
by.
man.
It
It
is
was really
been a
good. We
great
had so
pleasure.
much fun.
I'm looking forward to the live show.
Awesome.
I cannot wait. I'm
Great.
so
Well, we got an
excited.
hour. We got to go get ready. We're about ready to go.
Awesome. We'll see you.